Now, I enjoy all the series that I do episodic videos for. If I didn't, I wouldn't make videos for 3 to 6 months on these series. But this is the first series out of all the series that I've decided to review weekly that I've had this much fun watching and making videos on. I'm legitimately excited just as much to watch the episode as I am to record a video on it. That is how much I enjoy Bunny Girl Senpai. Once again, 5 episodes in, 5 weeks later, I am still adoring pretty much everything about this show. This series, Sakuta, is one of my favorite characters already of all time. I adore him. I adore Mai. I adore this cast and how it's functioning not as a traditional harem or rom-com. Of course, you're gonna have characters who will like Sakuta, but Sakuta likes Mai. He only likes her. Everything about how this is functioning, how it's dealing with the themes of growing up in such an interesting and very relatable way, is just amazing. First things first, my man Sakuta, when he gets punched in the face, he gets up to fight, but he kicks that guy in the goddamn leg and then kicks him in the face with his boot that's covered in shit. It was amazing, because when I saw him getting up, I thought he was gonna get his ass kicked, but like, he would still stand his ground, that's how they were going to go. But the fact that he cheaply kicks his ass was amazing, because that's exactly what someone like him deserved, because he's someone who likes to spread rumors, he's someone who likes to attack others because he thinks he's bigger and stronger. So to take him out in such a cheap way, the way he likes to take others out with his words and just lies, was the ultimate punishment. Sakuta is an absolutely amazing character. He's a little, not so righteous at times, the way he'll mock characters or say, yeah, I'm absolutely going to look at you because you're a cute character, but he's not a cheating bastard or anything like that. And I just love how playful of a character he is, but he definitely is someone who's respectable, someone you would want to follow, you'd want to be your friend, because he's such a likable character. And I love how Mai, I'm not gonna punish you because that's what would please you, because she knows how sick of a guy Sakuta is at the end of the day, but just their back and forth banter and how she realizes, okay, why are you wanting to help Koga? What exactly is it about this girl that you are willing to play fake boyfriend for a term for? And like I mentioned last week, it's because she reminds him of his sister, because his sister was physically wounded because she was left out and bullied. And what I really like about this series is how the whole point of it is the theme of growing up and kind of finding yourself, becoming an adult, and how they take these themes that are very relatable depending on the person and what you experienced when you went through high school, of even though words aren't weapons in reality, they can almost feel like it with how cruel kids can be. So the idea of inflicting physical pain with words, of being left out and kind of mocked on his sister, of course he's naturally going to want to help someone like her who has a similar reason of not wanting to be left out and to fit in. Of course you can say, well, high school's not the end of the world. If you don't fit in, it's not a big deal. But it can really hurt someone's self-image if they think that they're not worth anything, and it can take many years to heal after that. So I like the idea of how he's someone who's like, this is a girl who clearly needs help, I want to help her, but in no way am I romantically interested in her. Of course, Mai is not going to be 100% okay with it. She definitely is going to feel a little bit of jealousy there because she obviously likes Sakuta, but Sakuta is also someone who's proven his loyalty. I mean, he confessed his feelings in front of the school, so of course she's not going to be like, misunderstanding's going to ruin the relationship. That's what I like about this cast, is it's not so goddamn traditional in the, oh, a misunderstanding ruins the character's relationship and we gotta take 6 episodes to get it back on track. No. Of course, we got a girl who probably is going to fall in love with Sakuta if she hasn't already based on what he did for her at the end of the episode, but it's clear Sakuta is a one-woman man, and I love that so very, very much. And just the way this episode was functioning and just explaining her idea of she's happy with her current life. She was showing what she was like before she went to the school, but at the same time, it's this idea of chasing people to fit in, not wanting to be left out of the group chat. It sounds so stupid because it is, staying up till 2 a.m. to watch these random videos that mean nothing, but you want to be able to fit in so you have an opinion. But that's what people naturally do in high school. So I really like how they're taking these themes of youth and growing up, but just applying these physical pains to them. Being forgotten by existence, feeling left out and being physically wounded. And how Sakuta is a man who, after seeing what's happened to his sister, seeing what almost happened to Mai, he's not going to let this demon maybe repeat what's going on, because right now the demon's seemingly gone because the girl's literally rolled a die and she's landed on a fate she's content with without even realizing it, which is really interesting. I love how the supernatural element, it remains so important, but it's never so extreme that it feels like all these mystical things are happening. It's just once in a while really bad things can happen, but it ties into the theme of youth and growing up, which makes it incredibly interesting, really engaging, and completely different from a lot of other anime out there. Even though it has that Monogatari kind of formula, it doesn't feel like Monogatari completely because of how they're tying it into youth and what's going on here. The characters are phenomenal. I really can't wait to see how Mai and Sakuta are going to continue to grow. I really like how Mai isn't some push away. I love Monogatari, but Senju just got shoved to the side after her arc was done, even though she was the best character in that series. I love how Mai is remaining relevant even when she's going off to film her commercials or her dramas. The fact that she brought back the costume that she wore so she could give it to his little sister so maybe she could get some self-confidence and maybe leave the house. There's so many adorable things in this show. There's a lot of funny moments that I actually laugh out loud because the way Sakuta responds to people is absolutely hilarious. The fact that his best friend, he talks to him and be like, listen, your girlfriend's crazy. You gotta pick me or you gotta pick her. There's so many moments that this man just feels like you want to be his best friend. Honestly, if he was real, I'd want to be his best friend. The way the characters are bouncing off one another, the visuals, while it wasn't as impressive as past episodes, still remain to get those facial reactions and directing shots just to really match the atmosphere so damn well. This is amazing. I can't wait to see how this arc is going to conclude next week. I assume we still have another episode left. Maybe we are going to start next week, but it definitely feels like there's still more to do with this arc. If it did have to end here, it would technically work, but I'm interested to see what they'll do next week. But still, Mai and Sakuta are just the best. They are the best couple of the year, in my honest opinion. I just love them so much, and I really hope that very soon he'll be able to confess again, and this time he won't be screwed over and have to relive the day where he doesn't get to be Mai's boyfriend. I don't know how else to praise this series. It is so good. The writing is seriously top-notch. If it continues on the path it is, it will definitely be my favorite anime of the year. I like it that much. If I have to point to an anime, hey Brandon, what do you like in anime? This is what I'm pointing to, because it takes those cliche scenes you're expecting, but it always does something different to make sure it stands out from the crowd. Let me know whatever you thought of the episode or the series currently down in that comment section below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Your favorite moment? Let me know whatever you're feeling. Be sure to like the video if you did enjoy, and also hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content from me in the future. So until next time, everyone, please take care and have a good one.